And Jesus said, "Come." Then Peter got out of the boat and was walking on the water toward Jesus. If you've heard this story before, you know how it goes. They see Jesus walking on the water. The disciples are terrified, scared, frightened, whatever translation you're reading. Maybe a little surprised, uncertain, bewildered. Peter looks at Jesus and says, "Jesus, command me to come out onto the water." He sees Jesus walking on water. He assumes that, at least through Jesus, he could do it too. And so Jesus says to him, "Come." Peter steps out of the boat and walks on water. And then you know how it goes, right? He begins to sink. Jesus reaches out, grabs him, pulls him up, and says something along the lines of this: "Where is your faith?" Now, sometimes we want to look at this and give Peter a hard time. Peter, where is your faith? You walked out there. You were walking on water. Why did all of a sudden you doubt that Jesus could help you walk on water? Come on, Peter, you're better than this. I think we make a mistake when we do that. I think we need to give Peter a little bit more credit. He got out of the boat. He got out of the boat. In the midst of the storm, in the midst of all that was going on, in the midst of the waves that were beginning to rise, as they were terrified seeing Jesus walking on the water, thinking that he was a ghost, Peter musters up the courage to say, "Jesus, tell me to come." It's almost like if we were to say, "Jesus, I see the need in the world. Tell me to go and be a part of the solution." And Jesus says, "Go." Can't we say that even the going is commendable? I think we can. I'm not saying we should be giving ourselves a pat on the back or that Peter should be sitting there going, "I'm the best disciple," but isn't that commendable in and of itself? So let's give Peter a break. He got out of the boat. And I think Jesus has given him a break too. I don't think Jesus is saying, "You are a faithless person. Peter, you're the worst disciple. I know you thought you were going to be the best by doing this, but you're the worst one." I don't think that's what Jesus is saying. I think Jesus is asking an honest question. Where is your faith? You walked out onto the water. You got out of the boat. In those moments, your faith was in me. And so when the waves start to come up and crash down and the storm picks up, where's that faith? It was with me. Where is it now? Can we bring it back? Let's bring that faith back to God. Let's bring it back to Jesus, who's standing there in front of us, holding us as we find ourselves slipping below the water. And let's walk again. Amen.